Hello everyone, StrangeTemplar here, and welcome back to Cudgeldeer! We are in the 12th day of spring, and we are on the last day of relative peace. We just survived Xzen deciding to attack a honey badger, and we managed to keep all of our limbs intact, and everyone is still alive, although slightly hungry and worn out from the experience, though you know what? They're fairly happy at having vanquished their first foe. Whether or not it was actually a hostile foe or not remains to be seen and may never be known. But hey, it is dead and we are still alive, so we are happy. I was going around looking at everything, making sure that we were all set up for the coming season, and I noticed that we are out of raw stone. So I set up a mining job. We're going to be building some stairs. We're going to be mining down all the way to -2. I don't want to go too deep. If we go too deep, we start running into some fun monsters and such. So at least getting a little bit of a, at least entry mine going, and eventually we can expand this out into living quarters or workshop space or storage space if we need to. I have these blocked off right now because I want to go deep because we have a higher chance of hitting stone there. So that is what we're working on right now. We have a kitchen up and running, making food. We have motion is making drinks still, and our farms and groves are ready to be harvested. So quite a bit left to do. I also have these two ramps scheduled to be deconstructed so that this is the only way in. And with that, I think we can go ahead and get the time started. The other thing I wanted to do is set up a stockpile right about here. And we are going to designate it to have bandages. And we are going to set that to a priority of 3. I don't think we have anything set as 3 yet. And then I also want to build some crates. Oh, we do have some crates available. And so we're going to put some crates right there to store those bandages, and we should be good to go. Jabba should be... Wait, rotated wrong. There we go. Jabba should be mining somewhere. I heard... Oh, there he goes. He's taking down the ramps. Perfect. That is actually what I wanted to have happen first. And now it's time to start digging down. Perfect. I'm a little bit nervous about our lack of consistency. Like, if we do come under attack, everyone's scattered around, and it's going to be hard to get them all to attack in numbers together, which is something that obviously we're going to want. And now that we have stone, it looks like they are back to crafting some stone equipment. I really quickly, let's see, we need to make a loom for a tailor shop, and I believe for that we need cloth, just a loom and a chair, and we have the chair ready to go. So as soon as that loom is done, should be good to go. The other thing is we are going to want to make a bone carver, which will need a chair and a table, and we have the knife made for it already. And with that, we will be able to make a tailor, because we will need that bone needle. So looks like a fair amount of chairs and tables are going to be required here, so let's go ahead and queue up a few extra. We have the one that we have sitting by always, but we're going to have a couple extras, so that's going. And it doesn't look like we're going to make it out here to clean the floors like I had hoped. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cancel these so we don't have gnomes just suddenly running out to clean the floors. And try to get these all cleared up as quickly as possible. Perfect. And same with over here. Should have all of these picked up. Or ignore... What? Cancel job. Please. There we go. Thank you. How about these jobs? Thank you. Perfect. Okay. So therefore, The gnomes will eventually go out and grab those, but it makes it slightly less likely that they will just do it on their own. There's so much cleaning that needs to be done around here anyways. And how are you doing? Oh, we have basalt! Oh, and serpentine. I am very excited about that. We have other colors that we can play with now. This makes me ridiculously happy. More happy than it probably should. That is great. We can actually start decorating some floors and walls and have a little bit of contrast to it. That is pretty darn exciting. I am not going to lie. I am pretty darn happy about that. And we still have so much copper. There's copper right there. I don't see any coal in the walls, but that doesn't mean it isn't there. And the sun has set, which means it is almost summer. And all of that excitement's going to happen. Let's see if we can build. Is this ready yet? Yeah, nope, they're working on it right now. So let's go ahead and set up the job. So at least we can have it constructed as soon as the pieces are put in place. And I think we're just going to set up the loom and the tailor shop right here. So it's literally right next to the cloth, or to the cotton. Where are you going? Where are you going? Trickster, where are you going? Cleaning the floor. Where are you going? No, that's... I don't have any clean jobs. Oh, there's a couple still sitting there. That's okay. Just go quickly, please. You're making me worried. Last thing we need is goblin invaders. Well, everyone's out cleaning the floors. Are you still cleaning? Come on, Trix! This is not a priority right now. Cancel those jobs. Okay, perfect. Sensification falls asleep on the floor. That's not good. Don't do that. She's been working hard. She's our carpenter. Everyone else is... Oh my gosh, everyone is exhausted right now. What about Jabba? Nope, Jabba's still mining up a storm. He has no need for sleep. He is the mighty miner. He laughs at sleep and mines through the night. You know what? We are going to go ahead. Seems like he's doing a good job. We are going to go ahead and get those scheduled as well. Oh, good. The loom is being made. Perfect. Next up on our list is going to be the bone carver. And we still need the chairs and the tables. Okay, that's fine. How are we doing on blocks? We still only have 3 blocks. That could be better. Ooh, BK, I appreciate you doing that, but I would rather you do the stone cutting and such, because we don't need any planks right now. So let's go ahead and cancel those. Get the planks canceled out. And perfect. Okay, so now the blocks are being built. We can go ahead and make bolts of cloth. And we're going to go ahead and set that on a repeat. Because cotton, the only thing that we can do with cotton is turn it into cloth. So let's cancel that. So cotton, all we want to do is turn it into cloth. That's pretty much the only point of this loom anyways. So turn our cotton into cloth. We need to figure out who our tailor is going to be. So let me go through the stats real quick and see who we can set up as a tailor. And they are going to keep our people alive. So hold on one second. Alright, well, after looking at it, it seems that Xzen has the highest tailoring skill. Having caused pain and injury on our friends, he decided that, you know what, perhaps I would be better suited healing the wounds that I have caused. And so he has decided to become, not a tailor, but a bandageer. Because clearly, that is the only thing that he is going to want to do with his life. Is create the bandages, and for now he's going to be stuck making just the cloth, but as soon as we get a couple chairs and tables made, we'll also have... Oh, it's now summer. Now the real tests happen. Now the real tests happen. But yeah, look at him go. He is turning the cotton into cloth very quickly. I'm impressed. So the primary job obviously is going to be making bandages to keep everyone safe and happy, but there are a few other things that you can make with cloth. Beds, for example, are going to be very important. We are going to try to get some quarters set up better than just these straw beds. We're going to get some actual real beds into the dormitories, and then eventually into some personal quarters as well. So someday, perhaps, all of our gnomes will have their own living space. So now that it is the first day of summer, we have a couple things to look forward to. Obviously, we have the goblin invasions that I've been worrying about since day one. But also, there's a possibility of nomads arriving, which will not only, well, basically increase our population. It'll give us more workers, but it'll also in turn give us more mouths to feed and mouths to drink. That doesn't come out quite right, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So we do have some nomads hopefully to look forward to. Our kingdom worth is sitting at just below 4,000. I'm gonna try to keep it below 5,000 for at least through the summer if I can, or at least keep it as low as possible. We don't want to overly inflate our kingdom worth, because obviously the more our kingdom is worth, the more the goblins will want to destroy it. And we just don't want to have to deal with that. What are you guys doing? BK is planting a seed. Trickster is crafting an item. Seems like it would go the other way around, right? Rancher, Crafter. Crafter would go here, Rancher would go here. I feel like something's wrong with our setup here. Let's check out what the Rancher has. Rancher, workshop's all the way down here. And it's above the farm grove and pasture. Interesting. And what do you have? Crafter. We have workshop at the very top. Huh. Interesting. That they would choose to go in that route. But what? Oh, are you making food? That's probably a good idea. And we have Talon. Perfect. Alright. Oh, and the other thing I was thinking about before we get into combat. Oh, I don't have a perk. We should... Oh, we need the militia. That's why. Militia, the best defense. Increase melee weapon damage for each member with a melee weapon. That might be the best one, but now that everyone is carrying a wooden shield, I think shield wall will probably be a better choice, just to increase the protection. As well, I want to take the militiamen, and their perk is currently disarm, but I believe increased block chance and rate. So guard. I just want to focus on being defensive at the beginning. Later on, we can start working on dealing damage, but I wanted to reduce all possible incoming damage at the beginning. Just because, obviously, every gnome that we take in, or that we lose, is just that much efficiency and productivity lost. Who's... Mooney! Mooney, why are you mining? Mooney should not be mining. That is not her job. What is Jabba doing then? If Mooney is Jabba sleeping? Yeah, he's sleeping. Okay. That's fine, I guess. I'd rather her... Where's our laborers? I think we need to move mining down to below build, actually. I still want mining to happen before workshop work for the laborers, but I think farming and everything else should be a priority over actually mining. So this should, yeah, she should come over here and start working the fields. We're up to 164 food, so that's great. Don't want to get that too high either, mostly because when our food stocks get higher, we start attracting mants. And if you think goblins are bad and dangerous, mants are much worse. Much, much worse. So if we can avoid having them around, as much as possible. That would be a great thing. So let's see, are we ready for a bone carver? Nope, we're still missing the table. Okay, well, it'll come here soon enough. Hopefully. Where's what's Ceci doing? Ceci is foraging. Okay, so we can go ahead and start making some planks again. Probably shouldn't have canceled these to begin with, but let's see. Birch and pine will craft a 10. And I think we should maybe... I'm still unsure what we're gonna do with our carpenter right now. I know there's so much stuff that we should be doing. We should be making at least one bellows so we can get a forge working. But for now... Oh! 2 nomads have arrived! Wonderful! Can they get... Yes, they can. Okay, perfect. Let's see who we have, and we will get them assigned. And, we have Neri Wikinkla, Neri Wikinkla, and Salada. They are going to be renamed. And we will see what they get renamed to here in just 1 second. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to welcome Wolfa and Matthew XFTW to the kingdom, both of which are going to be laborers to start, since we have quite a few specialists and whatnot. We're starting to run low on laborers, so they are going to help hopefully keep our farms and everything under control, and hopefully help keep us fed. So welcome them to the fort, and with that we should probably get some hand axes made. 2 hand axes, and also 2 wooden shields. And I believe that's going to be right. Is that right? Items, armor, no, weapons. Okay, no, we're only going to need 1 hand axe and 2 wooden shields. Okay, so we can cancel one of these. Right now, I don't think it's going to be top priority, but the shields should be made pretty darn quick. And speaking of, we are going to have to make a new squad. The Heartless Sick. That seems a little too sick, honestly. The Fragment Boltoners of Sap. That is just way too hard to... The Beheading Bowers of Fragment. What are with these long names today? The Poisonous Bones. Yes. Okay, Militia. And we are going to add Wolfa and Matthew to this one. I do realize that there's going to be room on one other squad for one of those to go, but I want to kind of sort of keep them even, since Militia, the squads attack in groups, and so I don't want just one militiaman running out and attacking all by himself. So at least if he has 1 or 2 friends along with him, should be a little bit more feasible that they will survive. I'm hoping anyways. And everyone seems to be happy, so I think I'm going to go ahead and let this run for a little bit. Probably get the bone carver. It looks like the table has been built. So we're going to get the bone carver built. Oh no, they did the chair instead. Okay. Table. Let's do the table first, please. Let's cancel that and see if that goes. But I think I'm going to go ahead and let you go and bring you back when something exciting happens. See you soon. Well, I just wanted to bring you guys back real quick to let you know that now that everything is starting to come together, I guess our gnomes are getting a little bit adventurous and deciding to go out and pick up a few things and bring them back in. So hopefully, hopefully this doesn't turn into an issue. What is this? Why is there a copper hammer just sitting out there? This we need to get our copper hammer back in. That should at least go here. There we go. We can set that up to hold those. But yeah, we definitely don't want our weapons just sitting out there. That is not good by any means. So that's all I wanted to let you guys know right now. So far, so good. And nothing to report yet. We're still waiting on our tables to get built. And hopefully soon we'll have everything that we need. Alright, well, it looks like we are, well, into the beginning part of the second day of summer, and no goblins have decided to assault us yet. They probably left on the first day, and they have a little bit of travel, most likely. That would be, oh hey, the ore execution. A distance of 3 days and 20 hours. So I would assume that probably sometime during day 3 or day 4, we should see our first goblin invasion. So, but you may notice that we now have a bone carver set up, as well as a tailor. And I'm going to set the tailor to a slightly higher priority than our loom, so that if there are cloth bolts already made up, it's going to work to make whatever we need. And I'm going to set this right now to have up to 64 bandages, which would be 2 crates full. Eventually we'll probably up that to 128 or so, but I want to have at least 64 bandages. That way, if we ever run low, you know, that'll be the top priority. And then I'm going to start working on making mattresses for beds. We'll probably also work on a couple bags to store these saplings and seeds, but mattresses are definitely going to be a high priority, just so we can get our workers to get a little bit better sleep every night. It probably isn't all that comfortable sleeping on straw beds next to your snoring neighbors, so definitely something that we don't want. But we have a fair amount of stone sitting by now that we are ready to start making, you know, all of the tables and chairs that we need. Although I hate the look of stone. It looks so primitive, especially compared to the wooden tables and chairs. They look much more elegant, I would say. So we'll probably switch over to wooden furniture eventually. It just looks better, and I would think that it would be slightly more comfortable as well. But for now, though, stone furniture is going to be the what we're gonna have to deal with. I couldn't come up with anything funny or catchy to say right there, but we are still coming along. We have our groves. They are starting to clip our trees and cut them down to bring in a little bit more wood. Again, the orange grove and the apple grove are not set to be cut down, just to produce fruit and food for us. And our drink is back. I didn't realize that our drink went up so quickly. It was down to 80 at one point, so I'm impressed that it went up so quickly. That's great. But I'm pretty happy with what we got done today. No attacks yet. What is that? Oh, a shield. Okay. Also, we got a yak born. It is a male, so it'll probably get butchered. They have a 14-day gestation period, I believe. So every 14 days, it might be 12, but every 14 days or so, a yak will be born per female. And one male can take care of one female per night. So we can have one male yak and 14 female yaks and have a baby every single day at some point. But right now, it looks like we have an extra male, and we are probably going to get it butchered so we can have some sandwiches and some good nutritious food. But for now, I think I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Thank you as always for watching. I do appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like and or subscribe button if you haven't already. And I will see you guys next time. But until next time, and as always, don't be a stranger. Take care.